Hi guys and welcome back to Works of Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Ribs32. We're currently following our food train, which is about to make its first depot over to our trade customs station thing. You know, the one where we sell stuff. That's where we're heading to. We're just following us over, so just put us on the hub. So something I've noticed at the moment is we're lacking money. We just have a quick look at things like this at the moment. If we look at last month, we're losing about 7,000 a month. Now it is improving. And one of the ways that I am doing this is by, where am I looking at? Imports, exports. So imports of resources. Food is really high. That's our biggest expense at the moment. So I want to address that today. So we're going to need to set up a way to bring food into our other town, village. It has increased because I have set up the routes in Farmville, shall we say, or in the farming town that we've set up, and so we have decreased it, but where we're trying to produce everything for the coal farm, we're seeing that struggle there. Also, what I've done is I've stopped buying coal. I will only buy oil if I need it, cold ore, because that is a lot cheaper. You see there, we're getting like twice as much of it as we would normally need. So we're going to get 42,000 per delivery on our food, and it's going to take a while for this train to fill up. But I think what we're going to use this train to drop off food at our coal village. We just let that come in now, because we are down to 1 million in rubles. We've got just under 2 million in US dollars, shall we say? And we can go into those dollars. I purposely have left them as like an emergency fund. So what I need to do in this area is we need to bring food in. And we're going to haul livestock in so that we can deliver meat. Meat isn't really being eaten that much. How much does meat sell for? That'd be interesting to see. We get 273 a ton. So what we can also do is we can set up we can use vehicles to sell meat as a means over here. Now, where do we have a fuel station down here? So that is along the route. So that should be okay. What I'm also going to do, I don't think this is in a very good location, but I'm going to leave it there for the moment. And we're going to look to set up in this area. We're going to set up a means for us to produce meat, probably get a few more houses in as well. We're getting a decent amount of passengers waiting. We've got a lot of students. But until I can at least get selling this, then we can set up the oil and get some sort of education set up so we can do something with these students. Got like 130 now. We've got a decent amount of resources. I wish I could tell where they were going though, but I don't seem to have that ability, which is a shame. And I'm going to put some houses close to this because I want to get more on the platform, get more people in there, and try and get some more workers down to our coal mines and to steel, which we are selling steel now. Let's have a little look at that, how we're selling. So if we look at our export resources, don't want to be in here, don't we? In here? Yeah, so we look at our export resources. So still, we're not selling a massive amount, but that should increase. We've been selling iron, because we seem to have an abundance of that. We're still selling power, alcohol. We're doing okay, so that's about 42,000. That is probably, actually, that's going to put us in a profit for this month. So we're now in a situation where we are starting to make a little bit of a profit, and I just want to help that by shipping in food, and then we can sell livestock. So if we just get into this, fortunately it's turned to night time. I didn't realise you couldn't turn night time off, but I have been told that it helps with gameplay with electricity, so we're going to have to bear with that for the moment. So we're going to we need a livestock haul range, and we need a flat terrain. So we're going to take a spur off this track and allow our food to come in and be delivered probably in sort of this area. But then what we can also do is I have installed a mod which will allow me to run forklifts over our tracks. So we could maybe put the station in. That makes more sense. Yeah, so we want this. So let's get the station in, and we want the train platform. No, we want cargo, don't we? We want a cargo station over this area somewhere. Now we could have it quite close to our tracks, actually, thinking about this, is we will be able to, yeah, then we don't have to build too much. So build a little bit. Yeah, we can get you in reasonably close. Maybe we do that What I want to do is get some houses by the train station so we can ship people off and get them some jobs. So maybe we do this a bit over here. There we go. I think, yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll place you into there, and then we want electric rail, and we're going to run you out onto here, like so. Go, lovely. And then we can pull you into here. Yeah. We will need to set up a train for this, and we could probably actually have an completely independent train which is bringing food and livestock into the town that we have here. This should give us enough room to play with, I'm thinking, with the train. It doesn't need to be massively long. It's going to be more about constantly, frequency is the word I'm looking for. It's more about the frequency of trips in, and we're going to want to have you here, and we've got you there. We want you here, and probably don't need that one, but we'll put it in anyway. That should be okay if I take out you and you here. Yeah. That should still hopefully work. Yep, so trains can still get through there. That's wonderful. Cool. And when you get past that signal, oh, we might have a little bit of delay, but I think we should be okay with that. Okay, so now what I want to get in, I'm going to let this train go past, is I want to get in, maybe one of our modded ones. It's going to be this bad boy here. We're going to get that instead of our rail in line, and we should still be able to connect that up, hopefully. I'm hoping. We shall find that out in a second. So if we just remove... let me remove... Aha. What's going on here? If we just pull out a bit of this... There we go. Lovely. Awesome. Cool. And then get our mod open. The trains can still get through. Yep. Cool. Put you in there. Trains can still pass through while we're building this, because we've got this station in now, so that'll come in handy. That's just more of a... I wanted to use it a bit more as a sort of just a bypass, so for our trains that's going to be dropping our animals off. So now we can get more of a forklift in. Yeah, awesome. So we can export here. We are going to take this road junction here, and we're going to pull you straight in there. I may regret this, but we shall see. And now we want to get sort of how we're going to get our farming set up. And... oh, we could even just put a warehouse in over here, actually. We can definitely... maybe shouldn't have put the road in yet, but it's in. What we do want is we're going to want a warehouse. Yeah. Shouldn't have put that road in. Wait. Oh, I think we can get away with it, maybe. We could probably put this back a little bit. And this is where our food is going to go into. And we can also then put our livestock over here. Have that connected to our slaughterhouse. So it's a little bit out of town, so hopefully we won't... maybe do it the other way. We have the slaughterhouse a bit further over here, the livestock, and then people living down by the station, I am thinking. So we set you a little bit way off. There we go. I'll build here. Okay. What I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to get rid of that road, and I'm going to pull you to probably about there, I think is a better idea. That's just so we know where our ins and outs are going to be. It just helps. Find that helps me plan. And then if we get our warehouse in about here, we could, we could bring it in the future. That does give us the option actually to take another spur off if we need to, and run a train straight into this. But hopefully we should be able to use the forklifts, put this across, get everything in here. So we set these routes up like so. And then we want our modded road, which we can get in. Get a spur off, we can. I think we'll probably put you like this actually. And it does look... I do feel like I am going to end up redesigning where that road is going, but we can put it there. And yeah, actually we probably will. Maybe we'll try and run the road, but up around here. We'll plan that in a second. So let's get... next thing we're going to want is we want a livestock range, somewhere to store our livestock. Think do something quite nicely like this. You're going to fit in there quite well. Yep. Okay, good. And then a slaughterhouse. What we can also do is, I think we go for something along these lines, a bit closer to the track. There we go. Lovely. Cool. So this should hopefully enable us to get you onto here. Yeah. Awesome. I do need to get some forklifts on here and also a road through here somewhere. So we're probably going to set up a forklift garage around here. We can, yeah, maybe we put that in now. I think we should be able to just do this. Yeah, that's going to work out perfectly. We should be able to do this off one garage, possibly. I'm now looking at it and thinking that might not be wise. We'll try and get off one. If we can't, then we can. There should be no reason why, because they're going to want to ship everything into here. Then, yeah, maybe. I don't know how that will work. We'll see how that goes. We may end up having to squeeze another forklift garage. I'm thinking about it now, wondering it might be better to do that. I don't know where we're going to put that in there now that we've got this road as well. So let's just take this road out and take you to... Can we get you connect? We can. Okay, awesome. Then run you back out to here, you onto there. And we're going to want to get ourselves also another little crossing point for our forklifts in here. I'm trying to build this as compact as I can because I don't really want to have this part of the town so big, and we can run you into here like so. There we go, awesome. And find a little bit of forklifts. You onto here, you onto here. Yeah. Then we're going to want some workers in it. So this only takes 50 workers. That's going to be quite good. And we're going to need shopping centre, kindergarten, probably a school over here, and a pub. And we'll bring in booze into here as well. So let's connect this up with a road too. Goes you down. Rows straight down here. Take a yeah. Okay, good. Probably to about there, and look too janky. It does. Let's just undo this. We'll pull you to maybe about here. Might be a bit better for us. Yeah. Are we going to get a sensible road? Not really. There we go. Cool. So we've got everything connected to the roads, and then we can get the trains coming in. That should work good too. So now let's get some houses for people up. And so we only need 50 for this, but I do want to try and get a few more workers in here. So what I'm wondering is, this might be an opportunity, because we could probably double stack these all the way along here and get all our amenities over there as well. I think that's a good idea. Do we want to go that close to the livestock? Probably not. Maybe we put them on this side. I wouldn't want to be that close to a slaughterhouse though, but see whether they're up for it. That looks about level, so try and get some roads in between them. And some of these people are going to be working elsewhere. Hopefully get into this station. We will put some paths in and hopefully be able to do that. Go. Going to need support for them as well. But we shall see how these people are about being down here. I may have just built that too close to this house. I feel like I have. Yeah, we have. Okay. Let's put you in, and then we can complete that road and do it again. This is like, I think we also need to consider about how we're going to start building things ourselves. I would like to kind of, at that point, you're going to go a bit of an angle here. I would like to get some of their own constructions going. But that's a reasonable amount of people there, so I'm quite happy with that. Now let's get some amenities in for them. And they're going to need... So we want to have a small shopping centre. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hi, autosave. Small shopping centre. And we could put you down here. Off the same road. Yeah, that works. Lovely. What else are we going to want? We are going to want a pub. And they're probably going to want some entertainment, but... No, we need to figure that too. So maybe we go for a cinema pretty soon, because we are going to want some paths in here. That cinema seemed... that in well there. Yep. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. The cinema's in. I'm already thinking we're going to need a couple more houses, but we're going to have a bit of space to squeeze out. And we're going to want to... Yeah, we like this, a bit of sport. I want to keep this area so we can have people able to come in and get on the trains and go out and work in our coal mines. That should really help us. And then we're going to want a pub as well. We also need a kindergarten, I think. Can we get a pub in, like, here? Oh, I quite like that, actually. That should work. Put a pub in there. Awesome. Right, so now education. We're going to want a kindergarten. I'm eyeballing this little patch up here. And I had a green bit. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So we can get kindergarten in there. We run a path off the back into here and a school. Get placed down over here. Lovely. Good. Cool. So we should have people at work here. Yeah, we've got a good amount of people in there. Don't need people here. So we've got people, workers everywhere. Now let's do our favourite game of connecting paths up again. And we want to take a path. Why can't I build a path? Aha, there we go. Cool. So we can run you in. Snap points are going to be a bit weird here. Into our station like so. There we go. So we're already getting people. Maybe people come across. I don't know how that's going to work. Or they can come over to work. It looks like that's happened there. So it's going to be a lot of paths. And we can get this all connected. A pub. I did want to have a road to. So take that out. And we can run a road in behind you. Like so. Yeah, we can. Awesome. Cool. And if we pull you out a little bit, can we get a sensible road in here? I'm not sure we can. Do a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, well, we've got road in there. To our pub by the train station. Yeah, that works. And footpaths. Back to the footpaths. Get you connected up here. Lovely. We'll run you onto here. And we get you... We can run you over like this, actually, and then do a path like so. I think that's the sensible way to do that. I know we had it. There we go. Awesome. We do the same with you. Bring you across, and can we get you around the house? We can. Awesome. Cool. Now, what else have we got over here? So we've got kindergartens and things. Have we got a way to get people? Yeah, we do. There we are. And what about run you down here into there? I don't think we're going to get a decent path off here. No, we're not going to be able to get one. But we have got... We can put a level crossing there. A level crossing? Wrong game. We can put a zebra crossing. Is what they are in the UK, which is where I'm from. So we will pull this across. So, right, so I think that should be plenty. It has made this town definitely a lot bigger. Hopefully we're going to get a few more people over here. I wonder if people have just gone to work. They have done, yeah. Now, do you have access to... Don't. Okay, that's not a problem. So these people should be reasonably happy. May look to squeeze a bit more in here. But what I'm hoping... 25, 5 people. I'm now hoping that we've got enough people in here to be able to... I think we do. To increase... Yeah, there we go. Look, 90 people waiting in here to work. And that's going to feed into our coal, iron and steel production. That should be a good benefit. So now what I want to do is get ourselves a couple of forklifts. We have spent quite a lot of money doing this, but I think it's going to be worth it. And we want the forklifts to come here to there. I don't know how many junctions you can... Building is already assigned. Oh, okay. Can't find path from garage to building. That is absolutely correct. Okay, I should have noticed that earlier. Is there a way we can get around this? I'm now wondering. There may well be. May have to get rid of this road here, and we could probably get people in. Not going to let me run a road over this, are you? No. No road crossing is too close to intersection. Okay, what if we... I don't think we're going to get... Okay. There is a flaw in my plan here. Do we need to do that if we just take the livestock off the train? What's your storage? So you can only hold 7 tons of livestock, but we've got a lot of people in there. And we can't store meat in here, so we'd always also need meat storage. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to move this bad boy. We're going to keep this road crossing, possibly. And we're going to do this. I'm going to need to sell our forklifts. This is going to be a bit of an expensive mistake. But the lesson's got to be learned. No, I want the... Why can't I select the fork? There we go. We need to come into here. And do we have forklifts? Yeah, we do. I wish there was like a way just to click sell all on buildings. Money... I thought money was coming in there. We have got the train filling up currently with food. It will sit over there and just load into this ready. Got that. So now we can get rid of our forklift station. Goodbye. Yes. Wondering if we truck them over. No, we don't. We won't need to. Cool. I'm thinking then, like, how we're going to get our animals over to the place. But if we've got... Why am I struggling to get that road? We've got plenty of space to come down here and have industry which isn't actually going to require people. So yeah, this would have been the more sensible option. And we could also get a couple of houses in here if we need, right by the abattoir, which isn't going to be a nice place to live. So we'll want a meat storage in here as well. Let's not do you first. Let's get our livestock in, and we can squeeze you in quite nicely. Yeah. And then meat storage, we're going to put in... I'd like you on this sort of better for us. Okay, so we put you there. Then we're going to want to have at least 2 of these forklifts now. And we can do the same sort of thing, I reckon. And we'll have space for a 3rd one if we ever need it. Now we want to get some crossroads in, so we're going to want some forklift junctions, which are going to be like so. There we go. And I think this is going to be quite a busy area now, because we're going to be exporting here too, and we're now able to get everything where we want it to go as well, which is definitely going to help. Put you into here. Yeah, that's good. What I can also do now is, if I find we are struggling, let's just check this train. How many have you got? So you got 60. Okay, that's a lot better. And you? 35. Okay. Hopefully we should see a bump in steel. That would be good as well. So let's keep this road just coming along here. There we go. Lovely. And I want to keep this quite well lit up, because I am going to be exporting meat. I have missed a forklift junction here. There we go. So put you onto here. Lovely. Okay, right. So we want to get 4 from here. 4. Lovely. And I want you to be... Yeah, so I think you're going to come from the cargo into the livestock hall to the slaughterhouse and then drop off at the meat factory. And I need to pull you up. So the meat storage is the only one that you're not loading on. The rest you can all load, unload. That should be fine. I do need to get power over here as well. Do that in a quick second. Shortly after this. And you are going to be... You're going to be more our food one, but I'm going to send you like this. We don't want you... No, we want you unloading. I don't want you loading. And I think that should be fine. Or we could have them do the same route, maybe? No, well, let's keep an eye on it and see what happens. Okay, now, I think everyone's probably lacking powder. Powder? Power is the word I'm looking for. Buildings without power supply yet. So let's get some power into here. And yeah, this is going to be a good little spot for power. That should be everyone. Hopefully, have we got power over here? Yes, we have. Okay, good. Yep, people can't participate in sport, but figure out where you got to go for that, gentlemen and ladies, and that shouldn't be a problem. It's there. So I want to pull some power in over here. Now, we have a... We do. This one here. So we could take this straight down into... There we go. That's going to get our power into this area, which should be good. Everyone's got power. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Forklift's got power. So they'll as soon as we get a train in here, they'll go off about doing their business. And all these students really need to do some of the students. But I just need to make some more money. Once we've got a decent amount of money coming in, then we can actually do something with those. Is that... Oh, that's just a random bit of track. Well, we'll get rid of you. I don't ever remember placing you down. And now what I need to do is get a train in over to our cargo station here to pick up some livestock. But what we're going to have, you can see what I've done here is this train is just going to sit and wait until it's full. It's filling up pretty quickly. You know, it's what's that there. So it's over halfway full. How are we doing for... Yeah, so we're waiting on harvests. Harvests? We're just waiting on crops, but that's fine. What I also did in between episodes is I've just added a few more fields onto our farms, and I think at the moment they're just continuously running, so that's That's good as well. Look at that, 130 tons of livestock. So we've got plenty of livestock coming in. Does that mean then that... I don't know if... we may be able to get food from it. I'm not 100% sure. I will set it up, and if we can't, we will squeeze another forklift station on here somewhere. There's definitely space along here or around there. And by doing that, I think what that should do then is just keep this train as our export train. Now, I don't think we're quite in the financial position to really... What's that lining up? Really have this double tracked yet. 'Cause the track is pretty expensive. But it's definitely something we're going to want. So, because look how long that is. But then this train's going to be waiting here quite a lot, so it should be okay. Hopefully it will wait elsewhere. We will keep an eye on that. We will want to have one of these and one of those. Yeah, and that will mean the train can nether, and we've got one at the other end, so that should be fine too. And now, let's just hide... No, so you don't know what cargoes do. We need... Got no vehicles going to you. Where are you guys going? There's no one going to the cargo station. Meat storage, slaughterhouse, livestock stocker. No. Where are you guys going? You're going to the cargo station, yeah. How come it's not registering vehicles to it then? Interesting. But I think what we can also do is on this route here, just to make sure, is we'll send you there. And you probably won't want to go back now. Okay, cool. We just want you to load with food? Yeah, that makes sense. And then cargo train station, unload food and cattle. And we'll see if this works. I'm not sure if it will work, but we will see how that goes. And it's more about... If it does work, then brilliant. If not, we can reroute the other train to coming through the cargo depot. This is growing quite nicely now. I'm liking the layout. This bit, I think we can definitely improve on that, but like this is coming good for us. 52 people. We've had a few people leave because they haven't got a job. Spirituality. Okay, let's get a couple of churches in before we get this train built, and then we shall hopefully make a bit of money. What the church? I like the church mod. It needs flat train. Oh, they're going to want power. Okay, let me just zoom out a bit because for some reason, aha, we have one in here. We don't even have. Can we get a bigger one near the train? You're too big. Slightly bigger one near the train station. There we go. Awesome. The churches. There's a few people. Spirituality, food. Why are we getting that? Because we got a shop here. Can everyone get to it? Yeah, you can. I think that's more. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's just going to be time where this is going to sort itself out because they haven't actually gone to the shop yet. I mean, they can all cross the roads here, so they're able to get to it. Okay. It should be okay. Let's think about this. So, this train doesn't need to be the biggest or the most or the fastest either. So we're kind of... I'm tempted just to go with the cheapest because of our money, so we're definitely going to do that. Now, a boxcar will take food, livestock, and alcohol. So maybe we want 3 of these. I think that's going to be fine. And then what we can do is set up this mat so we don't keep travelling around them so much. Now, where's our cargo station? There it is. So we want you to come into here. And I'm going to come back over to our... Let's go, and then you're going to come over to here. Awesome. So now, what we want you to do when you're over here at the far one, we want you to pick up booze, cows, and food. Here, we just want you to wait until unloaded. That should work okay, I'm hoping. That's we have got lots of trains out. We are now down to 300,000. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. Especially with this train, if we do get a decent amount onto it. But what we are going to need as well is to set up... Oh, we've got fire. Our fire. Should be able to deal with this quite quickly. Hoping. Okay. Pressures fire. Fire truck was called as heading this way. Okay, good. Should be able to deal with that. So, I'm going to set up the truck routes probably off camera. But before we do that, I think what we can do is let's have a look. I just want to see how that train's going to do now that I've lost it. Let's just keep an eye on this train and have a look at what sort of next we can look to make profit. Message. Goodbye. And close you down. There we go. So I'm not expecting this train to make much money, but we've exported more already because his steel's increased. That's 28 tons. So we've got 11,000 from that. We're still exporting power and iron, so that's looking better. Last month was a good month, but I don't think we're gonna be quite the same on that. Ignore the resources. That's 10,000 coal oil. That is a lot to be spending on coal ore. But if we can, how much do we make on the steel here? We made 11,000. I think that was covering the cost of making the steel. We're probably making a little bit more plus the iron, so we'll keep that going up for the moment because it just means, and we're selling power off that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Fuel is now getting high as well, so we need to deal with fuel. Food we're going to be resolving once we get this train through and across to where we want it to go. Following the road? Oh yeah, because we routed it through the steel mill. I don't remember telling it to go this way. So yeah, we should be okay. But then, like selling wise, livestock even sell for a reasonable amount too if we can get a lot of those. But meat I think is definitely worth it. So we should look to set up a truck route for that. That's something we can do. And clothes. Look at how much you're making on clothes, electrical compounds, electronics. We're a long way off that. We could look at possibly making mechanical compounds. I haven't looked at that too much, but I think oil, not getting a lot from that either. Fuel, I mean, this is more going to benefit us as we're not spending things. So I think fuel and bitumen, if we do it in a big enough, produce enough, let's speed this up while this goes along. If we produce enough of it, then we should be able to just get through that. So I think it's not the most profitable. I would like to get to some of these bigger ones, but I'd rather have the basics for our peoples before we get into that. Still selling at a reasonable amount, so if we can up our ante on that, then that should be pretty good. Power's not selling great. I mean, the Americans paid reasonable for steel. We could look at maybe potentially looking at using our dollars. That's definitely an option. I was kind of hoping this train would be here by now, but it's not. So we've got lots of options. Oh, we've got a list of vehicles and buildings. Okay, good. A list of ships. Okay, I have not seen that button before. That's good. So, hopefully, we'll only carry 70 tons of livestock, but that's fine. And I just want to see if we can get livestock on it. So hopefully it's going to get there soon, because I'm seeing our money's ticking away. Then, where's rain over? I'm not sure if we're telling anyone to ship alcohol. Where are we dropping off booze? We're dropping off booze here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We've got none in that at the moment. How full is the train? Oh, it's coming along. So we're at like 200, so we need another 60 tons. So, doing okay with that. And everyone is still flat out harvesting, so we're still making the money on this. I also planted a few more trees around here just to get this, a few more trees. I planted some trees around here to get the area looking nice. But I do think... Oh, here comes our train. Slow it down again. Now, are you going to... What's going to happen here? I also want you to wait until loaded, so let's just send you back again. Can you do it? Load, go back. No? Okay. Well, that was not what I wanted to happen. I should have said that wait until loaded. So it didn't look like they were going to do that. So may need to look into this a little bit more. And I'm going to set up some routes and hopefully... Ah, it's going back now. Confused. Why are you confused? Are you not confused? Don't like over here for some... Wrong with over there. Sometimes it does this. There's no problem. Oh, you're just going into the train station. Okay, that's what we wanted. So what I want to see now is, are you going to load up with anything? You are in the train station? Okay, yes. So they will do. Okay, this is looking good. So then I wonder, I could have also put ration on it then, potentially. And we could have just had... So I'm making meat here, so I may not have needed to do that. Okay, Well, that's unfortunate, because I have done it. That's a shame. It is a shame, but that's how it's going to be. So, I think we'll also ship the meat straight out then, and we'll drop the meat off, produce it there, and sell it. That's interesting. I will think about that. Maybe that's how I should have set it up and done it, or I don't know. We shall see. I will have a look. I will set up some routes to sell it. It looks like it's going to take a little while to fill, but we've got 157 livestock on here. We haven't got any food into it yet. Oh, we've got a little bit of food now. Awesome. But that's also what I wanted to do was... It is you that is loading at the food factory. So I want to change this, and I want to add in here, and I want you not to unload anything. I just want you to pick up food and booze. There's probably going to be a little bit of a delay getting that over to the other town, especially when this is coming in and we've got the train sat here filling up. Oh, I don't know. We'll see how it allocates. As long as we can get some food over there, we should be okay. Got crops coming in again, so it's all looking good. So hopefully we're going to make a bit of money out of this. I am tempted to add into this train. Yeah, I am going to do it. I'm going to add in the customs office just in case we end up exceeding the storage for, say, the livestock, food, or any of those items over in our other towns, so that if we do that, what we can do is we can then sell the... Open all this. We can sell the whatever's left on the train and make a little bit extra on that. So we want you to unload everything. Awesome. Cool. So, on that note, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Alright, guys, take care. Ciao.